as a patient and being an advocate, how do they help advance research for follicular lymphoma? And that's, I think, so critical. And one of the easiest things to do is just ask your doctor, is there any research I could participate in? Because sometimes we also, as providers, have unperceived biases that people may not want to be a guinea pig, or people may not, if they express that they're not interested in trying something new, then that means they're not interested in participating in any research. And there's so many different types of research beyond just participating in a early phase clinical trial. And because this is a rare tumor type, I think every single patient, if we can learn from that experience, that's probably the best way to move the field forward. And that's why I love participating with the Follicular Lymphoma Foundation and engaging with you, Mitch, is how can we come together as a group to really learn and move things quicker?
I couldn't agree more. And there's the idea that as many people as possible should go on clinical trials, because that gets them done sooner, and we get the follow-up and we get the answer. And, you know, you mentioned being a guinea pig, but most clinical trials are really not at that stage. And there are, and I know at MD Anderson, you guys specialize in those sorts of things, and we appreciate that. But there are many trials out there comparing, say, CAR T and bispecific or something, where you're going to get an active treatment. So it's very important to listen to what the research is and decide about how you feel about it. The other thing I wanted to mention is, you know, the biology, as we talked about, is really important. And samples, either from your tissue or blood, are critical to allow the doctors in the laboratory to study and understand the biology. So even if you're willing to donate tissue to a center, and the FLF, we have plans underway for ways to help facilitate that. And we may be reaching out to people in the future about your data, and it's the samples, it's your clinical data. Again, the heterogeneity is such that we really need large numbers of patient data treated with different things, and the data and the clinical data and the biological data is critical to making headway. So we really appreciate that question, and we appreciate what Loretta does in her work and what the FLF is working towards to help and provide ways in which patients can help themselves as well as the rest of the FL community.